Hello everyone. If you guys don't know me by now, my name's Trevor Reed. Going to be a senior at Iowa State University studying construction engineering. I know I'm not wearing a polo or anything work related right now. I'm wearing a Russell shirt, so I hope that counts as something. It's just a Sunday afternoon, didn't have anything going on, so I figured I'd start my video. But yeah, I'm working on the Stanley Museum of Art with Aaron and Travis.
So for this video, it's kind of going to be a combination of a job site tour along with things I've kind of been learning throughout the entire summer. Hopefully you guys can hear me. It's a little noisy out right now. Obviously the first thing you notice on the exterior is brick. So there actually is 3 different patterns used on the exterior. So I don't know if you guys can kind of notice. I might throw in some pictures, but first brick pattern is kind of a protruding pattern, as you can see right here. Just above that you can kind of see the second brick pattern, I guess you could say, and then further down the way, this is kind of your standard brick pattern there in the middle. So I switched over to the west end of the building just so you can get a different perspective on the exterior layout here. So I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about the BEC, which is the Building Envelope Commissioning Team. It's a third party hired out by the university. So since the exterior is almost done here, BEC will be going off-site here pretty quickly. So they just kind of make sure everything exterior-wise is sealed up correctly, all the details are as shown on the drawings, and things of that nature. So switching over here to the north end of the building, Northwest is currently working on the art loading dock. I'm going to try and keep this one pretty quick, but this is one of the last elements of the exterior of the building. So sticking with that exterior theme, this is actually one of the 2 terraces located on this building. So this is an area where faculty, students, really anyone that comes around and visits the museum will be able to kind of hang out and relax. This is kind of an area where we've seen a lot of RFIs and ITCs, so kind of backpacking off that. I work a lot with RFIs and ITCs in general. It requires a lot of quick thinking, especially on Travis and Aaron. They've done a great job kind of quick thinking on their feet, coming up with solutions for things. A pretty awesome feature of this building is the light wall, which I'm currently standing in. It's basically located in the center of the building here. So you can see this brick pattern kind of carried over from the exterior of the building all the way into here. This is actually the only spot that if someone wanted to, they could climb the brick. Let's hope that never happens. If we kind of look down at the ground here, you can kind of see this wire that focuses here. So this was actually a test that was taking place here to ensure there's no leaking anywhere. So the electronic leak detection test. So I've actually been able to witness various tests on site, including this one. Currently I'm standing on the 3rd floor of the museum here. So these will actually be office spaces all along this this west wall here. So the storefront is going in for these, along with the storefront in this conference room right here. So one thing I've been working on, or I worked on this summer, was verifying the size of a marker board and all the cutouts that go along with it for this entire wall here. So you got the TV cutout in the center, and there's a couple device cutouts in the edges here. Another thing I've touched on this summer is some coordination drawings. So I apologize, it's pretty zoomed in. I can't unzoom it. These metal pans, as you can see right here, there's a metal pan there. There's a metal pan further down the way. So I think 3rd floor there's about 10 of these pans, and then 1st floor there's an additional 15 or so of these. But creating some coordination drawings for Tri-City, Russell, the architect, builders, to make sure all these devices are being laid out correctly in the correct locations. And so Hornbuckle has the correct hole sizes for all the devices. Moving down to the second floor here, I'm currently standing in one of the gallery spaces. So one thing I find quite interesting about this space is that the return air will actually run through the bottom of the wall. So there will be a 4-inch subfloor system with wood paneling or wood flooring on top. Then you'll have a metal removable base along the entire base of this, all the gallery spaces. And while I'm here, this is one of the largest elevators I have ever seen in particular. So this entire elevator is kind of designed around the Jackson Pollock to ensure that it fits. In its casing, or its transportation casing, it barely fits in there. So yeah, this entire elevator was kind of designed around the Jackson Pollock. Another area of work that I am currently working on as of right now is field verifying metal panels. There are various locations that still need metal panels all around the museum really. So this is one location, this end cap right here. If you go down this hallway, this base plate right there will end up being metal, and then there's a vertical one going up right there along those stairs. If we walk over here, you can see the elevator jams, transom jams, and this big piece of plywood that will have a metal panel as well. So this is the mechanical room. It takes up a pretty massive portion of this first floor. And it kind of has to. There's no other mechanical rooms on any other floor in the entire building. Moving a little fast here, but there's an air handling unit over here. If you look over here, this is actually another air handling unit right here. So all the ductwork actually runs up this west side of the building and feeds all of the floors. So first, second, and third floors are all kind of fed up this side over here. So you can kind of see this massive duct right here. But one portion I kind of worked on here in the mechanical room was the catwalk. So the catwalk needs some guardrail, and I was in charge of making coordination drawings for that catwalk area, and then sending those over, getting those approved, and then actually ordering the entire catwalk from Ideal Shield. There really is just a ton of things to kind of go through and see on this this project. So if you guys ever get the opportunity to come out here and visit and walk through the site, I'd highly recommend it. It's kind of hard to keep it within that 5 to 10 minute range with there being so many things, so many different aspects of this project. But yeah, I highly recommend coming out here if you guys get the chance. Thanks.
Before I leave here, I just want to give a big shout out to my team, Aaron, Travis, Beth, and Alicia. They've all done a great job mentoring me this past year, actually past couple of years now. Especially Aaron and Travis out on site. They've taken on a lot of responsibility, especially with Rory leaving earlier in the year. Just shown great leadership, keeping things on track, solving problems. It's been a great time with them, and I'm just glad I could be a part of it. Thank you.